What up, everyone? I am the comic Outlaw, coming to you live and loud from parts unknown. My own little slice of heaven, where I own the ozone, if you know what I'm saying. But enough with this and that. Your boy's been a while since I've done that chitter chat, hasn't it? Well, your boy had a nice holiday on a certain Federation planet of Ryza with a She-Hulk from 61-23 and a Starfire who happened to be Wonder Woman of alternate Earth 35. Keeping it alive with no job. Well, anyways, they had a combustible moment where two forces came together. You know, the immovable object, the unstoppable force. And it created a massive amount of energy that was so palpable, it started to explode. And the massive waves, as they collided together, began to move back and forth, creating sound waves, radiation waves, and all kinds of cosmic skullfuckery that you would not believe. And only one man, this man, the only man with a plan, had to come back from the mission and put this yellow ring on my hand. Had the well, let's just say I had the carbonadian rod to quench that radiation fire, if you know what I mean. Oh man, it's good to unwrap a present with such key desire. Tis a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year indeed. But anyways, enough talking about the holiday season. Now, for the reason that I'm here, we're going to be opening a new action figure. Ta-da! The Black Knight Legends. And I do believe his name is Dane Whitman. He appeared in 1967, Avengers, I believe number 48. He was around for a while. I used to read him in the West Coast Avengers. I actually really like this character. If you read the Avengers, you know, like towards the 80s, like Operation Galactic Storm, stuff like that, he played a significant role. And you see he has the ebony sword. This title gets passed down from generation to generation. He's the current person to hold the sword. Evidently was forged by Merlin. Well, the Merlin of this universe, of course, because there's all multiple universes everywhere. But anyways, you just heard my story before, so there's no need to get into that. Now, this guy's pretty cool. As I said, he kind of has like a knightly personality, sort of, but he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. One of my favorite stories was in an Avengers annual with him and Hercules up there, where Hercules was smashing stuff and the Black Knight decided to take him out to the bar. And after he had a few cups and Hercules had a few pitchers, they were talking about strategy and how Hercules seems to possess none. And this beautiful waitress was going back and forth, and she ends up getting harassed by these guys. And of course, Dane, being the knight that he is, decides to stand up and whoop some ass. And Hercules there kicking back, you know. He since he kicked back and she got mad because, you know, he stepped in, Hercules was able to make off with the woman and leaving Dane there to front the bill. Now that's strategy. Like I said, he's had like different alliances with people. The sword allegedly could cut through anything, but it's like every other metal, you know. It is what the comic book artists make it. But without further ado, let's open this up and see how it flows. Now, these Marvel Legends have been really good lately. I love how they've been coming up with different characters, just not just the mainstream ones, but other side characters too. Like I did that video on Typhoid Mary, which was cool. It was really, really cool. A different character. The big footy guy. Now, character looks like. So, let's get out some of the equipment. There's the ebony sword. It fell right off. That's okay, we're going to change it anyways. Get these two out. Oh man. Okay, this is the classic head right here. Another nightly version, and this is supposed to be like the old school one. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm going to put on the classic one, because that was the one that I'm familiar with. And since he will be taking his rightful spot by Hercules, in that little Avengers section I have, the head's a little hard to put on. You can see where it popped right off. More often than not, these toys come with alternate heads, like the Captain America, for example. He came with that badass wolf head, which I might do a show on later, just to show you how he looked like with a werewolf. And that was actually a comic book series that went on for a while, called Wolverine Captain America, where he became a werewolf. Real cool. Alright, the Black Knight. His knee is a little twisted. It's a little weird. See, his foot's a little off right there. We'll see how he looks with the sword. A little moment of truth. There he is, the Black Knight. Like I said, his legs are a little off, but he stands up rather good. Real cool toy. Like I said, it's nice that they're making like toys like this. Like back in the day, they probably would have made a figure like this because he was a certain niche character. And if you probably watch my show, when it comes to Marvel, I do like my niche characters. I like these unheard of characters, or these unheard of costume changes and stuff like that. That whole shelf of DC alternate as well. All in all, a good toy, worth the buy. I do love the alternate Knight heads. Except for this little wonky leg right here. I mean, other than that, the knee's kind of bent. It's a good toy. And I look forward to setting it up on my shelf. And as always, that was Dane Whitman, aka the Black Knight, wielder of the ebony sword, ruler of a place called Weird World. But not as weird as my world. For in my kingdom, I am not a king or a pauper. I am the living mass of energy that moves forward through this multiverse, if you know what I'm saying. And I am playing on the comic Outlaw. And I am the main man. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.